Hey, this is Cassie, and you're watching Blue Blood Sports TV.
Shout out to Blue Blood Sports TV.
You're watching Blue Blood Sports TV.
Shout outs to Blue Blood Sports TV.
You're watching Blue Blood Sports TV. Hola, habla Cindy, está viendo Deportes TV.
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, back at y'all with another one. So, former world champion, boxer, welterweight world champion, Paulie the Magic Man Malignaggi, turned colorful analyst, boxing analyst, and boxing pundit, weighs in on the highly anticipated unification welterweight mega showdown between undefeated WBO pound-for-pound king Terence "Bud" Crawford and unified WBC IBF welterweight world champion superstar boxer ERROL the Truth Spence Jr. Paulie Malignaggi says after everything is taking place with the virus and things of that nature, that fight needs to happen quickly. Paulie Malignaggi reiterated the words that I always state, when I say that sometimes these fights just take too long to come to fruition. We know the Deontay Wilder-Tyson Anthony Joshua fight lost some of its luster due to the fact that now they have both lost. Also, too, dating back to another fight, which was the most anticipated fight in the history of the sport of boxing. That was Manny Pac-Man Pacquiao, 8th division Filipino superstar boxing legend, world champion in eight different weight classes, and undefeated pound-for-pound king, Floyd Money Mayweather. That fight just came around too late, and Paulie Malignaggi is stating that, they lost some of their luster, right? He says because when you're younger, you're just willing to take more chances than you are when you get a little bit older. So he said that, though Terence Crawford is on the wrong side of 30 and Errol Spence is creeping up there in age, he says that, if they wait too long after everything clears up with this whole virus situation and boxing resumes, if they wait too long, nobody's going to care about it, not even themselves. He stated that, yes, they're still going to want it for their legacy, but they're not going to throw caution in the wind like they will when they're younger. Once you get older, you start making more business decisions inside the ring. When you're younger, you're more high-strung and you're willing to just throw caution in the wind. He says you're going to take more chances. So he says by the time Terence Crawford is on the wrong side of 30, Errol Spence is creeping up in their age, and Errol Spence suffered a horrific car accident October 10th. He said now is the time to make the fight, or they are on the verge of the fight taking place and nobody truly caring anymore. He says because there's people going to watch, it's still going to draw tons of interest. But as far as the product you get in the ring, it's not going to be the same quality of product inside the ring because once a fighter gets older in age, you start making more business decisions when you're in the ring. So he said that that's why we didn't get the fight that we anticipated with Floyd Mayweather and Manny Pac-Man Pacquiao. I have to agree with Paulie Malignaggi. I don't believe that it's going to come to the point where he says neither fighter is going to care because he said that the fighters, are going to be making more business decisions in the ring. So the will to win basically is what he's saying, is stating that, that's going to start to subside. So, yes, you care about your legacy, but you have other things, you have more to lose than when you're younger and needing money, right? And trying to build up the legacy. So he stated that, you definitely want this fight to take place early, rather than later, and it needs to happen as soon as possible. Errol Spence is 30 years of age himself. He was born in 1990, January 13, 1990. So he's 30 years of age currently right now. He holds the IBF and the WBC world titles. So when they do meet, Terence Crawford and Errol Spence, it will be for a unification bout. But Paulie Malignaggi is stating that you're not going to get the same eagerness when they step in the ring. Terence Crawford is currently 32 years of age, right? He was born in 87. So September 28th, 87. So, he's 32 years of age. So Paulie Malignaggi is saying that, the product is not going to be the same, and you run the risk of one of these fighters losing, and then the fight itself takes a massive hit. I stated this, the same thing when we was waiting for Anthony Joshua and Deontay Wilder to come to fruition, and it just never happened. And now both guys have a loss, so it pretty much took some of the steam out of the fight, of the quality of the fight and the interest of the fight. And the same could go very well for Terence Crawford and Errol Spence if this fight don't come to fruition. Hopefully this fight happens after their next upcoming fights, because I don't believe it's going to happen next directly straight away, as we haven't seen Errol Spence in the ring since he suffered the horrific car accident October 10th. So I'm pretty sure, I'm almost certain that, we're going to get Errol Spence and Danny Garcia. Whomever Terence Crawford fight, he has a shortage of opponents over here on top ringside, but, whoever Terence Crawford fights, after that, I believe that it's time to start putting their best foot forward to making this fight happen, or they run the risk of losing and this fight just not having the same luster. But as far as them, not having the same oomph themselves because, they got a little older, I don't believe that. I don't believe that they at that point in time in their careers that even if this fight happens 2 fights from now, that they wouldn't give it their all like Floyd Mayweather. Floyd Mayweather is more of a cautious fighter to begin with. Neither one of these fighters are defensive caution fighter as in the same manner Floyd Mayweather is. So Floyd Mayweather makes the fight dull anyway, right? Because he's just worrying about getting the W. He's defensive. He's a defensive-minded fighter. So his style of fighting is different from their style of fighting to begin with. So I don't believe that, that they won't run the risk of, going for broke when they step in the ring, to prove who's the best. He said he likened it, Sugar Ray Leonard, Tommy Hearns. He said that fight took place early in their career, and the reason that it was so great, it was because of the time that it took in their career, early in their career. So he says that this needs to happen early in their career so we could get the same quality of product inside the ring as we did in the golden era of Marvin Hagler, Duran, Leonard, and Hearns. But that's all I got for y'all, man. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Blue Blood Sports TV. Hit, like, comment, and subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell icon to get all the new notifications. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. Y'all already know what it is. Shout out to the entire LDBC. Shout out to New Media. Shout out to Black Media Row. Make sure you like and share these videos. That's all I got for y'all. Peace.
Hey, this is Jasmine. Thank you for watching Blue Blood Sports TV. Hola, soy Jasmine. Gracias por ver Sangre Azul Deportes TV. Gracias.